What's up, guys? I haven't made a video in a while. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I had to get the car over to the referee, get that taken care of, had a court date that I needed to go to as well. And then after all that, we have the pandemic that hit. So I had to stay home, was working from home a bit, have a 5-year-old that I needed to constantly take care of all the time. She's not used to having that around all day, every day. So what happened? So in the last video, I told you guys the story about getting stopped, had a muffler delete on, took that off, put stock exhaust on, went to the referee, didn't pass with the stock exhaust. So I paid the fine. I couldn't fight it because I had to go fly out for work. Got pulled over again. This time they refed the car for intake and everything, and for the modification to the exhaust because it was loud. It was, modified for noise. It wasn't for emissions that they got the exhaust on. So went ahead, took off the downpipe, took off the intake, took off the blow-up valve, took off the catch cans, and then went ahead and took it to the referee. So I actually took it to the referee with the X-Force catback still on because I knew that it was going to pass. It has the same valve system that stock exhaust does. It's not a cutout, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. So I took it over. It was like somewhere in El Monte. There's a college that does it. The guys there immediately were just giving me attitude, giving me a lot of, kind of looking at me wrong and everything. I knew it was going to be a bad day. So they went through the car with a fine comb. They wanted to see if there was anything else that I had done that was going to modify the emissions or whatever. So they go through the whole process. One thing, I wasn't hiding the fact that I had a catback on. I wasn't hiding the fact that it has the smart box. So just because this happened to me, don't go ahead and think that the same result's going to happen with you guys. Just this is the way it went down with me. Went ahead and the smart box is actually not hidden. I put it right against where the side between the driver and the passenger are, so right before you get to the stereo and all that on the footwell. So that's where I put it. So they're going through the car, they see the smart box, and they literally went ahead and researched what that Varex system was. They're like, it's a cutout. Told them, no, it's not. Look through the entire car. There's nothing that is saying it's a cutout. I went ahead and showed them that it has the same type of system that the stock exhaust on a performance pack does. It's essentially a valve inside of the muffler that goes ahead and opens more and closes based off of what you're doing with it. So it's not essentially a cutoff. It still goes through the muffler itself. It's like a channel. So I'm going to go ahead and put that actually on the video so you guys can see and why I believe it's not a cutout. And I see that it's not a cutout. If you believe it's a cutout, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And just let me know what you think. But to me, it's not a cutout because it's the way the exhaust fumes and everything pass through the muffler. It's not physically cutting everything off to one side. What it's doing is that it's opening a second channel for everything to go by. So you'll see that. And these guys went ahead, did their research, whatever, and said, okay, where the exhaust passes as far as the sound, because with the valve closed, it hit 81 decibels. But it doesn't pass because it's a cutout. I wasn't going to fight him. There was no point in it. So went ahead, paid for the passing of the smog, because it passed the smog with the catback, of course, and everything was groovy there. I had my court date, And when I went to court, I went prepared. I took all the documentation from X Force, showing how the system worked. And this was just off their website. I didn't contact them to give me the information. I just went off of their website, and then I also I took the definition of what a cutout was, right? So I can tell the judge my interpretation of it. And it also, at the time, the ticket was written as non-correctable, which we all know, if you live in California, they went ahead and reversed that, where it is correctable now. So I took all of that, went to court. I was actually pretty nervous. This is the judge that saw me last time that had told me, go ahead and get proof from Hyundai that it's stock, and they have to fix it, all that good stuff. You want to go back and know more about that, it's on the other video. So went back to her, lady, nice lady actually, by the way, but went to her and I tell her, this is the situation. And she says, okay, do you have proof that the car had passed emissions? I say, I have the proof that it passed the emissions, but this is what's going on with the exhaust. The judge actually went ahead and looked at everything and sided with me. Said, 1, this should have been a fix-it ticket. 2, I agree with you. This is not a cutout. So whether my interpretation of it and the way I presented it to her made her, change their mind, whether it's a cutout or not, and whether we're both right or not, I mean, you guys can let me know. You guys are more knowledgeable than I am, whether you would consider that a cutout or not. But that is actually what happened. Went to court. She just went ahead and dismissed the fact that they were non-correctable. So she made them correctable, and then just paid $50, and that was it. So yeah, it doesn't stay on the car. And I mean, I haven't put the downpipe back on, and reason why is because I want to weld another bung onto it so I can get air fuel ratio gauge in there, and get the sensor in there. And then I am also going to be looking at a tune, trying to see what tune I'm going to go with. I am going to be making another video. Let me know if you want me to make that video. Actually, I put it up on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me, make sure you do. But I put it up on Instagram, and I said, go ahead and let me know if I should make a video, kind of just giving you an overall as to what type of piggyback tunes there are out there. By no means is it going to be, okay, I took the tune and went ahead and I'm going to dyno it and do all that. Just kind of what I would want to see if I'm in the market. I want to see, okay, is it easy to install? Am I going to get actual performance out of it? What type of issues could I run into it? Kind of like the basic things that you would want. If you want something that goes deep into numbers or all that, I probably won't make that. I'm sure there's tons of videos out there on YouTube that go into each type of tuner and what you can expect to get out of it and all of that good stuff. But if you want just like an overall, I'll make that. I have some time to do that here in the next couple days, and then I'll choose a tune from that. So going with that, and then I went off topic, but that's actually why I'm doing it, because I want to get a tune, because downpipe with no tune was running a little rich, and I want to get the air fuel ratio gauge on there, and then if you do a tune on our cars, you need to get better spark plugs. The stock ones, I feel some people say if you regap them, you're fine. I feel you might as well just go ahead and upgrade them. I'm going with HKS M45XL, I believe the model is. So that's what I'm going to go with. Tune, we'll see. We got to take a look. And that is the story of what happened with the car. So everything got taken care of. I haven't, gotten any trouble after that. I don't race the car. I'm not always on the throttle and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Just driving a normal day. It's just the area that I work in tends to be a little weird with cops. If you know the Northridge area, then you know. So that's it. That's what happened. It took a long time to get this video out there, but I promise you I'm going to go ahead and do more consistent videos. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. This time right now that I'm recording it, I am at 718 subscribers. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and figure out what I can do as far as some type of giveaway. So do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Let people know, I'm making videos doing this stuff, and have them subscribe. Get me to 1,000 subscribers, and I will promise you that I will work with either one of my sponsors, or if I have to pay it out of my pocket, I will do something where it'll be some type of giveaway raffle. I'll do a giveaway, not a raffle, because raffle you have to go ahead and pay for it. Just a giveaway, and to give back to everybody that's subscribed and been watching everything. To everybody that's been watching all these videos I make, I appreciate it. I know some of you guys comment and let me know you guys love the videos. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. And follow me on Instagram as well. DM me. I DM back, and have no problem with having a conversation about the Veloster N or any cars. I've had about 7 or 8 cars, and I'm under 35. So I definitely have been around the scene for a while. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. But let me know if you guys do want to see that video with the tune, and also let me know what type of videos you want me to come out with. I have a couple mods that I need to install, so I'll definitely go ahead and make videos on those, just how-tos. But then also, let's see what else you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see more like a maybe like once or twice a week of what's going on with me and what I'm doing in the car? Or do you just strictly want to see things that are done to the car and just Veloster second gen or Veloster N videos specifically? Let me know. Comment down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.